Hey everyone, my name is Saf. You're watching Grey on Tech TV, and today in this session, we'll be continuing on our UI UX development series. Today, we'll be looking out for more options that we can have on the component palette, and we will explore each and every component one by one. So, I just grabbed out image field to explain today. Image field is a simple component which is utilized to showcase and populate the image coming from a particular source. So you can either directly click and hold the left click of your mouse and drag and drop the image field. You can explore the function here. It is having more options technically, but here there are standard options which are populated. So label is like the heading of the image that will be holding up. So if I do gray on tech, so this will be the label, and the label position is above, adjacent, justified, and collapse. These are common properties in most of the components. So if you do it above, the image field heading or the label will be on the top of the image field or image component. If you do adjacent, so the name will be first, like the label will be first, and then it will be adjacent, like just one beside another to the image field, like image component. And the similar properties are there if you do there is one is justified and one is collapsed. Then we are having image as an array. So we are having a property called images and we are having a list of images for it. So you can have a list of images, but right now I don't want to showcase you a list of images. Rather, I want to showcase you a single image coming from a web URL. So for this, I'll be using a function called abang web image. There are other functions also. We will be exploring them later. Right now, let's focus on how to populate an image inside Appian from a random uh, web image URL. Size is medium. By default, size is medium. If we comment this out, so there is no limited size, and the actual size of the image will be retained in this field. Is thumbnail is false. So if you do it as thumbnail, so it will change the size according to the thumbnail. Style is standard. So let me comment this out and let's focus on the actual image that we are getting. So I'll be searching my own channel. Let's see what we have got. Let's take this image. As you can see, this is a standard image. I'm grabbing the URL of this image and I am selecting this, and there is function called abang web image. We are utilizing this abang web image function because we are having a URL, direct image URL, which we would be using it here probably. So we'll define the source, wrap it in double quotes and paste it here. So we are getting the image here, if you can see. Now you can follow up with the different properties, like I can uncomment them and I can showcase you like the style is standard or avatar. So if you do avatar, so it will be kind of a profile picture style like this. So there are some scenarios where we have to display dynamic data coming from database which is related to user data, and you need their profile pictures to be in this kind of shape along with their names, so we can utilize it accordingly. As of now, standard size is fine. Is thumbnail is false. So let's have a look. So it determines whether the images can be viewed at a larger size when clicked or not. So right now, if you keep it as false, so the image field will retain the actual size of the image. Next, we are having size medium. So if you modify the size, if you do like maybe large, so the image will go beyond its uh, configuration to provide the actual size of the image. One thing to notice that if the moment you go beyond the actual capability of the pixels of the image will start distorting. So you need to check on how it is feasible on your screen and how it is good looking in terms of the image quality, and then you can utilize the image according to its size. So there are multiple properties which you can explore like fit. it will fit according to the layout, whatever the max size it is. And else you can put gallery. So gallery will be small. So it depends, right? So if you are having a tiny size, what's your requirement? It depends on that. So if you're having a very tiny size requirement, you can choose it accordingly. So this is it about the size. So let's take extra large as of now. Yeah, this is all about the image field. Here you are having ABank web image. So it is a function which is producing the web image, uh, technically, which is loading an image from a URL and providing it to the image property. It is having sub properties called source, which we have utilized, and then we are having alternative text. If the source is not having the actual image that you are requesting, so let me show you. Can't load image, and you can write it, right? So right now you are having the image, right? Let me spoil the URL and let's test. So as you can see, the image is not loading, and it's like there is an alternative text behind it that it can't load the image. So that can be utilized with accessibility readers for your image field. Again, okay, let me make the URL back to normal. Next, we are having caption, link, and show when. So caption is used to display on hover of the image, and then link. If you click on the link, what will happen? Like you can put a dynamic link behind it or anything to bind. Like if you click on this field, what will happen? So basically, the image, on the click of the image, what do you want? Do you want to download a document? So you can use ABank document download link, ABank dynamic link, any kind of start process link. You can start an asynchronous process with, like, there are various kind of functions. You need to investigate it at your own level what you want to do. Then we are having again the normal properties label and label positions. uh, that's all about image field. We can utilize this image field wherever we want. So this is it for today's lecture. Today we have a simple component called image field. There are various ways we can populate the image, not only from web but also from your system also. So that's all about for today's session. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section any topic that you want me to cover, and motivate me by subscribing, liking, and dropping a comment. Thank you.